Grand Rising, my love. I hope you're all doing very well today. I am recording on Sunday. All right. Welcome to our channel. I'm Limitless Light. Thank you to all my new subscribers and those who continue to return to see the divinely guided messages. Okay. Today's angel number, the first one today, was 1010. Okay. Again, I am sensing a significant correlation with today's date being May 18th. Okay. All right, my love. It is signifying that we are now stepping into our new beginnings. Okay. You are on a new timeline, my love. You are divinely supported at this time. So Spirit is wanting you to be aware that you are being encouraged to take those courageous steps towards your highest path. All right. Trust that the endings that you are facing are part of sacred direction. All right. Also, I wanted to point out that the moon in Sagittarius, my love, this brings a desire to break free, okay? To seek truth, explore, and elevate your consciousness. It is a visionary moon that pairs beautifully with the angel number 1010. All right? Message to expand your spiritual growth. All right, my love. So we're going to jump into it. Pluto's in Aquarius at 3 degrees. 1010 is reminding us that the old ways are falling away so you can step into a soul-led leadership. So ground your energy, my love, okay, to encourage embodiment, security, sensual presence, all right? The momentum is building something solid, financially and emotionally and spiritually. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my loves, we're going to jump right into your reading. Before we do, I invite you to take 3 deep breaths. All right, a few more announcements. Please don't forget to check the community board, okay? And the description to see, what new events are coming up, okay? What other items I may be offering, okay, and or services. All right, let's get into it. I hope you're all doing good today. All right. All these um this cosmo alignment, it's really got us going, right? But that's why our grounding is so important. Okay? It's, that's why Spirit is calling us to ground our energy. Okay? So, I was wondering. All right. There's our number, 1818. It was on the bottom of the deck. Jeez. Spirit, okay, come through. Been totally on point this week. The intuition is on fire, okay? Time to implement those long cherished ideas, okay? Wow, significant events are in the cards for you, Aquarius. All right, so yeah, we're gonna. My synchronicities have been off the chart. I believe. Oh, I know. Last, um, in a few readings, you might. Well, if you go back and check it out. If you listen to it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I mentioned information about a spider. Okay, and if you see a spider, why I saw two little baby spiders in their little webs. Like, yeah, we're breaking free. We getting out. This, if you're feeling entrapped or trapped, all right, um, you're breaking free, Aquarius. All right, you're breaking free from the old paradigm. Okay, you're breaking free from the old way of thinking. Um, you know, seeing things from a higher perspective. All right, deciding to let people do them. Okay, and move on with grace, boo. Hmm. Hmm. That's it. Because the right people in the right circumstances and resources are being pushed away. They are lining up in your favor. All right, let's see what's in this deck. It's a beautiful sign of Aquarius. Of course, you'll make mistakes, Aquarius, but don't stress the mistake. Okay? A matter of fact, let's replace mistakes with lessons. Okay? Let's, just look at it from that perspective. Anything else in this deck? We're going to have hiccups from time to time. That's all they are, just hiccups. Okay? Right? Sometimes hiccups, kind of like a disruption, right? That's why I look at it as a hiccup. It's kind of like a disruption. So sometimes we have those. All right? So it's a part of life. All right? Okay. So Spirit is saying if you're feeling stuck in your relationship or stuck in any areas of your life, including any relationship, whether it is a relationship, a job, a situation, just ask yourself what's stopping you from leaving. Ask yourself. Then ask yourself, why are you making the decision? Is it based out of fear or is it based out of faith? You know, go into needing answers. Yeah, go consult. Go consult with the chief. Go consult with the chief. Okay. You have to know that sometimes leaving can be scary. Can be any situation can be scary. It takes a lot of courage to do so. Okay. It takes a lot of courage to do so. So step forward and do what's best for you. The act of self love that you do. You know, um, I just don't. I don't really accept fear anymore because it's just it's like I guess once you've been through so many things, sometimes, and you learn to live a faith-based life, fear just doesn't resonate anymore. You know, I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to do that. You know, or even the what if thought. I don't tend to have those because I really, really try to live a faith-based life. Um, not to say that I never have, but yeah. So ask yourself, why are you making those choices? You know, is it out of fear or is it out of faith? Do you have faith that spirit will come through? Do you have faith that Jehovah will answer your prayers? Do you have faith, you know, that God hears you and will answer you? Yeah. All right. Angel, beautiful angel, guardian angel. What do we need to know for the beautiful sign of Aquarius? How do we navigate these new energies? All right. How do we navigate these new energies? Okay. Spirit wants you to nourish your relationships. Okay. The relationship that uh, are in need of nourishing and our repair, our forgiveness is a part of nourishing um, relationships. Okay. That's 8 also. 5, therefore 26. Can I add? So now we are looking at 8. Today, the number 8 is infinity, endless possibilities, y'all. Endless possibilities. Let's see if I'm in the right book. Nope. Oh, I think that's angel. Yes. Uh, endless possibilities. Okay. Spirit. All right. 26. 8 on the table. On the table. So you could be seeing 111. 11, 11. 10, 10. 9, 9, 9. 8, 8, 8. Now the 555 is going to be in and out and around for quite some time as um, Mother Gaia uh, is converging and recalibrating, okay? Um, so just be aware of that. That's a part of this change, okay? 7. Let's take a deep dive. Okay. So this is, yes, our angel Raguel. He is the angel that helped you nourish friendships, family dynamic relationship, you know, any types of relationship. Okay, it could be within your job too. Okay, so any type of relationship. I like that. So this is the guidance that we're going to receive today in regards to feeling stuck in certain relationships. All right. Our angel Raguel, whose name reflects divine friendship, okay, uh, serves on the ray with his counterpart, Archia Harmony. He inspires us to take responsibility and stewardship of our life by becoming aware of the impact of our words, feelings, and actions. Raguel's gentleness helps us heal our relationship and inspires Case when he's uncomfortable. He shares that ego always wants to be right and that and the other person to be wrong. By coming into our heart space, by coming into our heart space, right, um, we are able to connect to our higher self, all right, relate to another with integrity, all right, connect to, uh, be able to listen and resolve, right, to be able to listen and bring about resolve, all right. So if you find that you can't do this, accept the situation and wait for the fires to subside before making relationship decisions. Also, invite in our angel Raguel for boosting compromise, compassion, and understanding, development of the heart chakra, equality, heart-centered justice, helpfulness, mastering the earth element, and acknowledging the brighter, positive side of life. So, um, let's activate this, okay? Let's let's do a let's now activate and align with this energy. Oh, illness meeting. See that number 8 is on this card, 22. All right, so Archangel Raguel may now activate, align, and energize my chakras to vibrate with loving kindness, harmony, and cooperation. Help me to be gentle with myself and communicate with others an open heart. Help me to pause after the other person has spoken, to listen to what was said, and to reply through my awakened self versus the egoic self. Help me to heal any underlying tendencies toward putting my guard up and judging others before understanding the situation from all perspectives. Help me to release temper, immaturity, and conflict, and detach from all type and all fight and drama. Help me to bring in fairness and forgiveness and to open to a healthier, happier, and more loving relationship, especially myself. Thank you. And so it is. Okay? Take a snapshot of this card. Okay? Then place it on your heart and meditate on it. Okay? Give yourself like 20 minutes and then journal afterward. Now affirm 3 times with your arms up. Okay? I love that there's freedom and movement in my relationship to grow and become even more fulfilling. Again, I love that there's freedom and movement in my relationship to grow and become even more fulfilling. One last time, I love that there's freedom and movement in my relationship to grow and become more fulfilling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm. Well, something came to mind. Um, the ability to love without attack. Mm, that might be a new concept. Okay, that might be a new concept for some. All right, that takes trust, doesn't it? Especially if you are in a relationship that un untraditional. You know, um, yeah. If it's an untraditional type of relationship, that might be difficult to kind of grasp. Okay, um, and then ask yourself, what does that look like for you? Okay, what does that love within freedom and detachment? How does that look like? So that's kind of what came to my mind. It's something that I'm hashing through and working out myself. Okay, trust. Trust again. Trust is very important. That's the operative word here. Is being able to trust. And Spirit is talking about letting your walls down. Well, that's in relation to your heart chakra, right? And if you have um, if you've experienced a heartbreak or trusting issue, your guard may be up. So we're going to need to drop into that heart space, okay? Yeah. Always try to see things from a perspective, but don't lose yourself, okay? Don't lose yourself and don't lose um your integrity, all right, in the process, all right? Don't do that. All right. You have the willpower, all right? You have willpower. All right. Okay, Bert. All right. Well, then, we need to announce it. We need to know what it's called, bro. All right. Is this message resonating with y'all? Let me know. Are you having to break free, or do you feel that you are finally free from the situation? Okay. Old wounds and patterns. All right. Okay, my loves. We attract what we need to heal. Okay. Yeah, we do. We attract what we need to heal. And remember, we are all a reflection of each other. So those qualities that you dislike in others might be a reflection of something that you need to address within yourself. All right. Absolutely. So, mm, let's put that there. I really like it. I'm sure that y'all can see those cards. And then underneath that is letting go. Okay? The cycle is ended. It's, the time to let go to experience new growth. Okay? So that's, Um, that's that starting over. That 10-10 energy, 9-18-18, which is 9-9, letting it go. Say goodbye. Goodbye to that old energy. And it feels good, doesn't it? If you're in that energy and you finally just released it, um, it feels good. You're about to enter a whole new situation here, okay? We already know that the old energy can't go. Holding on for dear life. Start showing up in your energy again. I always know. I always know. Yeah, start showing up in my energy. It's like, okay. It's like, I see you, but you don't see me. I feel you, but you don't feel me. Be on it. Thank you for clarifying. Yep. I'm gonna try to shuffle this deck the way it is. It's huge, y'all. Let's see here. Okay, thank you. See if we can get 2 or 3 cards. Okay. Ah. All right. In order. Fast progress, Aquarius. Move forward with swift precision. Do not do what must be done now. All right. No time. No time to ponder. Uh, especially when you have become aware and enlightened. No time. No time to ponder of it. Okay. On the other side, charge ahead, embrace courage and determination, forgiving your path. I mean, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Absolutely. It takes courage to leave certain situations, okay? But once you're been made aware, higher spirit, don't stop dilly dallying. Stop dilly dallying and get it done. Okay. The next card to come out, ignite ambition. Pursue desires and drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind and answers reveal your journey. Another card. It takes courage. Okay? It does. It takes courage to leave things behind that no longer serve you, to do what makes you happy. It takes courage to do that. So Spirit is asking you to use this energy, okay, to help you propel forward. And then thirdly, honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Okay? So that's where it is. That's where the truth lies. Okay? The truth is in your heart. If you're not happy, right, then are you honoring yourself? Chances are you're not. Unwavering faith. Thank you, Spirit. Stand firm in your beliefs, Aquarius. Your steadfast spiritual guides are with you now. Okay? Stand strong. stand strong. You know, you got this, Aquarius. You know, if you're uh, just watching Foreign Aquarius or you just happen to like the messages, this message is for you. Stand strong. Listen to yourself. Okay? Listen to your heart. Mm. All right. Pull a chakra card. Yes, let me know in the comment. I'm moving forward. I'm leaving the past behind. Let me know. Put that in the comments. I'm leaving the past behind. I'm walking on faith. Okay? I'm walking on faith. Be brave. Be brave. Okay? We are right beside you. Know that your spirit guides and your ancestors are right beside you. Gosh. Ask, I often, man, hold my hand. Okay? Hold my hand as as I go into the unknown, as I move into something that uh, is beknownst to me, what is ahead. I'm asking you, Father, to guide my steps, to catch me when I fall. Man, watch him work. Watch him work those miracles, okay? All right, my love, we're going to pick a card here. See what needs to be activated for our chakras. Okay, and let's communication. 2, 1. That's 3. Communication. Those upper chakras are getting activated at this time. All right. Third eye, crown chakra. Okay. All right. Let's see. Take a deep dive in this card. See what spirit wants us to learn. Eight. Okay, this is connected through the throat chakra. So we have throat chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and crown chakra. Okay. All right. Blue is associated with throat chakra. So I use one of just a blue crystal of any type. Okay. Of course that. All right. The ancient Sanskrit name for the throat chakra. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to try. Okay. It is located at the center of the throat. All right. It holds the key to speaking one higher or divine truth clearly with ease and grace. It reflects our need to communicate with others and be received and understood as we express ourselves to the world. All right. So this we're gonna, we're activating these chakras. Okay. All right. So and don't forget, I will put. If, you might not even be aware. I do have a chakra series. Okay. that I will be posting also. And so you can pick that up also on my website. All right. And to help you, it has affirmations and also to help activate each chakra. All right. So this chakra is related to listening, communication, life purpose, truth, aligned to soul purpose, expression, creativity, finding our voice, self-expression, and creativity. All right. So we're going to activate. I will hold this up. I'm going to take this crystal here. I'm going to hold this up. Please feel free to take a snapshot. I hope you can see that. Okay. So sit or lie comfortably and place a blue lace agate crystal in your hand or on your throat chakra. Allow this crystal energy to support your process. Imagine a vibrant blue ray of light beaming into your throat chakra, cleansing and balancing this area. Feel this energy touch you deeply as it shines light into any blockages and transforms the old energy by opening the throat chakra and allowing you to express yourself freely. Old fears about speaking the truth will dissolve, and you will feel your throat chakra open as you begin to express from a deeper place of truth and integrity. All right, so here's our affirmation. Okay. 21 and 1, 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is the card communication. That's just one of many things. All right, so let's place this on our throat chakra. All right, and we're going to say this affirmation 3 times. Okay. I communicate with ease and grace, and I am safe to express my truth. Breathe into this space. Say it again. I communicate with ease and grace, and I am safe to express my truth. Breathe into the space. Once more. I communicate with ease and grace, and I am safe to express my truth. Interesting enough, thank you, Spirit. Interesting enough, um, yeah, my throat chakra was, I've been having to clear my throat um, quite often. And it's like, what in the world's going on here? So, this will help you to be able to um, communicate, okay? Um, so that you can move on from relationships, okay, that are not in your best interest, okay, um, and being help you to let go, right? Um, oh, that's not the part I wanted. Sorry. Here we go. All right. Okay. Help you to be able to release and let go of situations. Okay. This communication card, again, helping you to release those cycles, be able to speak your truth with compassion, All right, so that you can release yourself. You can release yourself from anything that's keeping you stuck in certain energies. Okay. All right, we're going to pull an Angel of Abundance card. We're going to close this up. Hmm. Okay, let's do it. Nourish those relationships requires honest, honest and compassionate communication. It doesn't. It doesn't. No one any good. And I know Aquarius. Okay, we can read folks like a book. Okay, meaning we can tell your ass off. Okay, we can tell your ass off to the point that of no return. We can rip you a new one. Okay, the spirit is asking us to take a different route. I'm a firm believer. I've always been a firm believer of being able to get your point across without acting, going, taking it to the high. It doesn't need to elevate to a point to where we've got all this lashing out. I can remember. I'm gonna tell the story, and then I'm gonna call it that. I can remember. Um, I guess we'll use the word reprimand. Reprimand. A former employee. Um, was just not, wasn't pulling their weight, wasn't, um, coming through. And so I had to pull them in, I used to always say, I need to have a heart to heart conversation with you. We need to touch base. And whenever I say we need to touch base, my long term staff always knew what I meant by that. But I can remember having to pull this individual in the office and, um, letting her know or him know what my expectations were. And at the end of that conversation, she was like, I feel like I just got a thinking, but I'm not sure. And it was all how I came across, and it was all how I came across. Um, I wasn't angry. I didn't want to, come off angry, although I was upset. You know, um, but that I will remember that to this day. Um, you don't have to. You can come off from a point of compassion, but at the same time, you need to get your point across. Okay? All right, Spirit. So we will always communicate with compassion. We're not, going in for the juggler. Going in for the juggler. Okay? Uh, but you can do that and get your point across without having to feel that you need to make somebody feel like they're worthless or, you know, put them in guilt or something. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So anyway, Spirit wants you to block out distractions at this time, Aquarius. Okay? Because some people come in just to distract you from your purpose. Not to say that you don't need breaks from time to time, but if you're in busy, Don't drop what you're doing to appease or feel like you have to change your whole schedule and things for someone else. Okay. So your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. All right. So it's time for you to take charge, Aquarius, of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, okay? And you have the power to responsibly block them, okay? You do. You have the power to do that. So, and again, if they can't respect it, then hey, that's on them. That's on them. You know, that's on them. People have to learn to respect other people, um, in regards to uh, what they have going on and their priorities in their lives. Okay. All right, my loves. Um, yeah, Spirit wants you to nurture those relationships. Okay. Use your willpower, my loves. Okay. You are breaking free. All right. I hope this message resonated with you today. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right. Hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload. Just I'm gonna kind of remind folks that I am uploading twice a week, twice a day. I'm trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um, and if I have something that's relevant for the particular day, I will be posting shorts and are posting in the community section. Okay. All right. So let me know, my loves. All right. Thank you for joining me today and sharing your beautiful energy with me. All right. And I hope you were able to receive mine. All right. Only reciprocation over here. That's what we do. We reciprocate and appreciate. Sending you limitless love and light. Have a wonderful, blessed day. TTL.